Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our Mr. Potato Head is Mary Cassatt.
We showed that it was Mary Cassatt by adding a baby with the mother.
She lived in France.
And she was born in Pennsylvania.
And she lived from May 22nd, 1844 to June 14th, 1926.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
We showed that it was Van Gogh by adding the cut ear and the kind of art he made. He was born in Neverland in 1853 and died in 1890. He was influenced from his art from his family and his life.
And he was also known for being crazy because he cut his ear off.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
The answer is Frida Kahlo.
We showed it was Frida Kahlo by adding the unibrow and the flower to her hair.
Frida was one of Mexico's greatest artists. She was born in 1907 and died in 1958. She was born in Culiacan, Mexico.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our potato head was Salvador Dali.
We showed that it was Dali by adding his characteristic mustache.
He was born and died in Figueres, Spain.
He was born on May 11th, 1904 and died January 23rd, 1989.
He used photography, paint, and drawing to make something made of other things.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our Mr. Potato Head is Henry Matisse.
And we showed that it was Henry Matisse by adding a wheelchair to our project.
Henry Matisse was born in 1969 and died in 1954. He lived in France and many cities such as Paris, and his artwork in the beginning was bright, colorful pictures, and then later he did cutouts where he takes shapes and form art with those shapes.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our Mr. Potato Head is Jacob Lawrence. We showed Jacob Lawrence by incorporating him with his work.
He was born on September 7th, 1917, and died on June 9th, 2000, and he was born in America.
He did works portraying scenes of black life, history with vivid style realism. When he moved to Harlem, New York, he took free art classes which showed off his talent.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our Mr. Potato Head was inspired by Pablo Picasso.
We showed that it was Pablo Picasso's work by making it very colorful and abstract.
He was born in Malaga, Spain.
He painted and sculpted.
He lived from 1881 to 1972.
Yeah.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our artist is Toshiya Shakura.
We showed that it was Toshiya Shakura by showing his nationality and the clothes he wears.
He was born in 1770 and died in 1825, and he was born in Japan and from Japan.
He draws unrealistic pictures of Japanese people.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our Mr. Potato Head was Andy Warhol.
We showed that it was Andy Warhol by adding his crazy hair and big glasses.
He was born in 1928 and died in 1987, and he was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Who's that Mr. Potato Head?
Our artist was Kitagawa Udamaru.
We showed it was him by making a Japanese kimono.
3 interesting facts about him is he was born in the Edo period, not much is known about his personal life, and he specialized in women, even though there's no known records of him marrying anyone.